Hello and welcome to AI Tools Sneak Peek. By means of this series, I think we are in our 26th week or so. Every week we are trying to bring together, we strive to bring together one unique AI tool capability that can help you work better. And that's been our mission so far. And we're glad that we have been able to continue this series very diligently since last 26 weeks. And why I say weeks, because I think one of the themes that I have seen in this whole time that we've been creating these videos is that I have covered image generation specific videos very less. Okay. And there is a reason for that. I believe there may have been one odd session video that we have recorded on that purpose. And there is a reason for that because as much as these image generation tools are great. They also require a lot of innate skill. Of course, they require a lot of creativity to work on it. I think which all of us have in some to some extent, but also there have been some limitations in most of the tools which are out there right now, though they generate some output for sure. So today we are going to cover, and I kind of took a break today to cover something about a new tool, a new experimental model which has come in from Google Gemini, which is mind blowing for the experiments that we had done so far with it. I'd like to show you why Gemini's new image changes are incredible. Maybe I will try and show two or three examples to show that. But before that, I want to share what changes are there. These are not list of complete changes that they brought in this model, native multimodal generation. I think what Gemini 2.0 Flash now generates images natively alongside with text and audio, all within a single chat flow. Unlike many other image generator, including DALL-E or Midjourney, they focus solely on standalone image creation. What does that mean? You give a prompt, you get an image, but over a course of conversation, it loses context. So you cannot like update the same image that has been created, or even if you are able to, that requires a lot of skills and working around with the image. And more often that I've seen is people generate first level of images through one of these models, image models, and then they take these image to Canva or maybe other image generation tools which can help them better it for their context. So Gemini actually now does away with that limitation. Second is conversational editing power. So by means of just giving simple plain English prompts, you're able to generate the do the conversation across. So like I said, it remembers what was there in the previous image, and you can, with a series of prompts, you are able to make those changes that suits to your needs. And third is long text integration. One of the things that I have seen these models and tried quite a few from the image generation point of view, that they are pretty bad at integrating text natively from the image model to the image. What I mean by that is, like, if you ask DALL-E or any other model which is out there to add after the image is generated, or even in the first prompt to add some text, more often you tend to see gibberish or like some characters which are totally out of place there. So Gemini, and we have seen in our experiment so far that it does a pretty good job of text integration too. Okay, so these three predominantly are the changes that I saw, and I'm sure there are quite a few that we are kind of trying to explore and in experiment in our lab right now. But I'd like to show what I just said. I think that's what this whole series, AI Tool Sneak Peek, is about. It's about show and tell, then presentation mode. So first is to transform a random image into a profile picture. And the demo that I'm going to show here is, and before showing the demo, I'd like to show how to access uh, Google Gemini. I think this model, like I said in the beginning, in a very passing sentence, that it is an experimental model right now. So all the experimental model, most of the experimental model that Google releases first ends up in a AI Studio, which is a development sort of platform where you can build application. But Good thing about AI Studio is that you can preview a lot of upcoming features which are out there. So to access AI Studio, you go to aistudio.google.com and you get an interface like this. You click on create prompt, which I've already done, and you see this the screen that you see here. On the right hand side is where you can choose the model. So there is a model selection bar which is there, and then you can do a lot of stuff with a lot of other models which are in there. But important thing that we want to choose is Gemini 2.0 Flash image generation experimental. And as you can see here on the sub window that opens up, currently it is free. So there is even for APIs, and if you want to develop something on top of this, this is completely input and output is completely free. And this model, and as we'll see in action right now, how it can help in image generation. Okay, the first use case that we picked up here was, if you recall, to convert any image to your profile picture. So I have one image that of mine that I have loaded up. I think it takes a bit of time sometimes to load up the image. While it is loading up, I'll just write a simple prompt. Help me convert this image to, uh, okay, it looks like, okay, it has come in now to formal getup. Uh, ensure that the output includes suit and a tie. Okay, suit and a tie. Uh, I so let's see what it does. I just said run it, and it takes a bit of time currently, and we got to give it some leeway since it's an experimental model, and I'm sure Google is learning a lot from its feedback. And as you can see here, the same image it it converted into image with a formal getup here, okay, which is quite fabulous. I've not seen any other model, and to be honest, I've not tried as many image models as some of the pros would have, but none of the image models that I have tried have done as neat a job as this one has. Let's see what the next demo that we had. So, design a storyboard for a pitch presentation. So, like, let me just copy this prompt. I think I may need to edit it. So, let me, for the sake of maintaining the context, uh, I'll just say with, okay, showing a team brainstorming in a modern office. And like I said, this is for a storyboard. So I just gave it this prompt, and this is what we said. And then what we'll do next after it has generated the image is to continue that story. And important thing to check here is that whether it maintains the context or not from the previous image, or that it will generate now. Okay. And as you can see, it has generated a base image. So if what Google says is right, and it should retain this image and do these updates which are in there. So I'll just remove this part, swap for the digital avatar, and I'll just say Q1 goals, because I just wanted to see whether it retains how much of what is there it retains as it is there right now. Okay, as you can see that the base image remains the same, and this is phenomenal because none of the other tools, and I keep saying this in this video, quite excited that was able to do this. It has very seamlessly added this information about Q1 goals and the whiteboard which is there here. So now I can add that the instruction that I had omitted from here, that swap the team for the diverse avatars. Let's see what it does with this instruction. Okay, I think it kind of changed it completely because this instruction, to be fair, was not very clear here. But as you can see, you can build on the story here as you move forward. I think sometimes a lot of time in our presentations we need images with continuity, and you can keep adding stuff in here, change the contents of the whiteboard, etc. You're talking about Q1 goal, you want to add Q2 goal, just add a prompt that just make this change, and we will be through. The third part is add your logo to a custom t-shirt. Let's see. I think like I did, I will try and help me generate a simple t-shirt design. And we'll just say it run, and we'll wait for it to. Okay, it took the text output, and I'll just say t-shirt image. So it took the text instruction literally. And okay, interesting. It is now, okay, it is asking me the details, okay, for what kind of, uh, I'll just respond to what it has asked me. No text, then minimalist, white, and okay, I'll just wait for it to complete. White, and number four is blue. Okay, and let's see if it does, or okay, it has gone into okay, I'll just say option three. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing image model asking a lot of questions in here. Okay, looks like it has generated something. Okay, now this image has been generated. I want to try out that it should have the AI and Beyond logo. I'll just say add the attached logo on the right hand, uh, on the image. Okay, and the purpose to show here is whether we can now see the image being the image that I've given out of the context. uh, it gets okay. Let's see. I think it had just replaced the logo in here, as you can see. And this is what we were trying to do. I can download this, get it printed for my team, etc. And this has made the design so simple, so accessible. I hope these are all the demos that I had to show for today. And I hope you got some ideas on how powerful this new image generation model, experimental model is from Gemini. And I hope you end up trying out more creative stuff out of this. So thank you so much for being till the end, and we'll see you again next week. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.